Let's hit record. Bill, you good to go?
Yep.
All right. Why don't we go ahead and start with an opening statement from you?
Well, same thing as last time we played Connecticut. We went down and played their basketball game, a half-court slugfest, and that's not who we are, and that's who they are. So it's 2 games there. We played them. Second chance points, obviously, when they played the half-court game, that's who they are. They beat us on that one. Bad timely turnovers really hurt us, and we were right there, having an opportunity to win the game. We threw the ball away 3 times in a row. That hurt us again. Disappointing that the short end of the stick on the free throw line is just unacceptable. That was really kind of hurt us pretty badly by not getting the easy free throws that they seem to get from the bailout calls. But overall, I made it very clear we're a let's go up and down the floor team. We're not a half-court slugfest team, and that's twice now that we played their game, and we can't go into that dark hole. That's not who we are.
All right. Let's start things off with Sam Gordon.
Bill, offense really got stagnant down the stretch. What do you think happened there in the last 2-3 minutes?
We walked the ball up the floor. We turned it over. We didn't make any shots. We didn't make a 3-ball today. Today's a game where we really missed Kelsey Plum. There's no question about that. She had the energy and the shot, but the league blocked it today. Don't know quite why, but it's unfortunate. But it's not an excuse for losing the game. We could have won this game if we played our game. But it was a timely turnovers and just playing a half-court game. That's not who we are.
Thank you.
Jesse?
Bill, kind of along those same lines. I mean, like you said, you guys did miss Chelsea today, but how different down the stretch does this make it if you can actually hit, a 3 or 2 here?
I'm sorry, say that again.
You mentioned that you guys are missing a player like Kelsey who can hit a 3. How different do you think this game is if you've got someone like that in order to hit one of those big 3s?
I don't know. You can't look back on one player making a couple of shots, win the game, and that's kind of unrealistic. It's just that the style of play. Kelsey pushes the ball for us, gets us going. Very energetic out there, and they have to guard her at the 3-ball line, opens up the floor for the other bigs. So across the board, she could have really helped us, but not to say we would have won the game. But would have a better chance, I think.
Thanks, Bill.
TC?
Bill, yeah, I know that you mentioned a little bit about the officiating and everything. I know you don't like to blame officials in this situation, but it seemed like there was a disparity of calls. What do you think that was all about?
I don't know. Maybe because we weren't playing our style, we were playing their style is why they shot so many free throws compared to us. We're normally far and away the most free throw shooting team in the league. The referees didn't lose the game for us. There's no question about that. We didn't play our style of play, but at least we want to start getting the same calls that other teams are getting, especially with Liz. Liz is so big, they don't know how to referee her. They hammer on her and they push her and they shove her, but if we did that to somebody else, they would fall down. Liz isn't going to fall down, but it's still a foul. And they got a lot of bailout calls, but like I said, referees didn't lose the game for us. We didn't play our style.
What were your thoughts on Jackie Young's play today?
I thought Jackie didn't play very well today. Missed some early shots, and then never really found her rhythm. Defensive-wise, she's out there working hard like she normally does, but offensive-wise, we need that little mid-range game from her and the consistency factor that she normally brings.
All right, thanks.
All right. I know a couple of you have difficulty with the virtual hand raising. Paloma, do you have a question?
Coach, just wanted to know your thoughts on the fight you saw from Liz. Do you think she came into today's game with a little edge?
Maybe. I think that every day she gets more comfortable with our basketball team and what we're asking her to do. And we're learning more about her every day. I played her a lot of minutes today. She was able to handle that one. So this is a learning experience. We are now 5-3. We could have been 0-8. I'll take the 5-3 at this point in time. We know what we did wrong in the 3 games that we've lost. We can easily correctable. But Liz is coming around just fine, and the rest of our team realizes how an important piece she is.
And last one, Doug Feinberg.
Coach, obviously you got a great game out of Liz offensively, and Kelsey wasn't there, but are you disappointed in the guards play tonight for you guys, just not shooting the ball well and not pushing the tempo, so to speak?
Yeah, the tempo is the biggest problem I have right now for the last 2 games with Connecticut. We have to push the ball. That's who we are. That opens up the entire offense. It gets people more distant shots, open shots. That's how we're structured. And that's how we play. And when we don't play that way, we're a little lost. You know, we stand around too much, and we don't get the normal looks that we do. We don't get the seams that we normally do. We don't get the fast breaks and transitional baskets. So the whole package of how we played tonight's game was the same carbon copy of the last time we played Connecticut. Part of it is them, no question about it. And part of it is ourselves.
Thanks, Bill.
Thanks a lot, Coach. We will be back with Asia Wilson and Liz Cambage in a little bit.